Hello everyone, this is Master Viktor Neustroev and let's play a few rapid games to practice. So this is what we usually do on Thursdays if I'm not on vacation, for example, like I did last week. Last week I actually went to Patagonia. That was a really nice trip. What you can do, you can just challenge me or you can tell me your username and I will challenge you. So this is my username here, GERTSOG. And we are going to play with 10 minutes time control. Okay, everything seems to work. What else I can do? I can probably send a message. Let me see if I should send the message to you. Yes, I can do another one. Oh, I can just make a note in at our club, chesslands on chess.com, and then we will start playing the game. Okay, let me just play the game against someone. So let me start. If you want to challenge me, please let me know. Okay, e4, c5. It's likely to become Sicilian. So I take on d4. He takes with his knight, a6. Opera works perfectly well. So knight f6, e5 is not a problem. Oh, then I have to play queen c7 to stop e5. Bishop b4, so I'm adding pressure there. Here the best move is, no, it's not the best move. So what they should play, they should castle. I take on c3 and then I play d6. Or d5. I think both moves are playable. This is a blunder. Who can tell me how do I punish my opponent here? It's knight e4. So if he takes, then he cannot take my bishop back. That's his biggest problem. So let's just take the pawn on b2 and retreat with my bishop back. Why? Okay, fine. He wants rematch. Okay, fine. Let's play rematch. This time I'm white. Scandinavian. Fine. So bishop c4, let's take advantage. I could just play queen f3 actually, and he would experience serious issues. Okay, now it doesn't work so well. Okay, fine, it's not a big issue. Let's castle. Oh, he doesn't play knight f6. It's weird. Okay, knight g3. Well, then I take. So how to play in this position? I remember I was playing a similar game in Tunisia in 2018. I don't remember how exactly I played, but I thought it was something like knight e4. Oh, well, first bishop d3, then knight e4. Let me see if it's the best option. Well, okay, let me play it. So if I play this move now, he can trade and bring his other knight to f6. So here definitely I have some advantage because of the bishop pair, but I don't want to sacrifice none of these pawns. I can play knight e2 also, but what it allows me to do... well, rook e1 is a helpful move, first of all, but maybe let me take advantage of my better development. So I can try this, maybe. What do you think? So f4, bishop e7, f5, but then he plays e5. What about that? I don't like it, to be honest. Okay, let's just play queen e2. Bishop d6. So then f4, f5 like that. Okay, what else I can do? I can play bishop d2, but then he reacts with queen b6. Knight e4, knight takes e4, queen takes e4, and knight f6. Queen goes to h4. Maybe this is okay because I can then play bishop g5. Okay, let me play this. There is no tactical strike, so something like that doesn't work. Okay, he plays this. And he allows me to play with a bishop pair. Okay, thanks. I'll accept it. c3. So bishop g5. This is the goal. Thank you. What a nice opponent. He allows me to do almost anything I want. Okay, bishop g3 now. Okay, let's play this. To centralize, maybe I'm going to play c4 and d5. Or even, okay, so what does he want? Ah, he wants this, but it failed. Because if he does this, oh, no, it doesn't fail. Okay, but I can play this move, after which he plays g6. Yeah, let's play queen e4. He has to play g6, and then I play c4, chasing his knight away. So the knight goes to f5. I can play bishop d6 and stop it, but he can unpin with this move. I can play bishop h4, which makes a lot of sense because g5 is not playable. Yeah, I think I play bishop h4 just. I don't think he can attack my queen. And g5 means I do this. And if he moves the queen, I simply take that knight. So maybe knight e7 was a mistake. Could he play anything else? Okay, it's over. So guys, if you want to challenge me, you are welcome. Let me send the link to my profile. Ah, this is not the link, so let me... This is the link. Fine. Okay, so no, nobody wants to play against me. Fine, I'm going to continue playing with ordinary people on chess.com. Whoa, this is Greenland. So this is the first time I see such a flag. Okay, Polar Adventure. e5, then f4. Bishop e7. So he doesn't play knight c6. Maybe I can somehow take advantage of it. I don't see how, actually. Okay, so there is no knight, which means that there is enough pressure, so maybe I can consider playing this move. Because bishop e7, well, they first play knight c6, and knight c6 is considered to be logical. Why this time he didn't play it? So let's say I play this, he takes there, then what? F takes. Or f6? No. Then, okay, then I should f5, I should take there with my knight. So f5 is already played, but then he can take on e5, and it doesn't work. Okay, let me just play ordinary. Looks like there is no big difference, bishop e7 or... Okay, he castles. Then queen d2. Knight takes. Knight c6 is a must. Or what? Yeah, castle queenside. We transpose to one of the lines, which is quite common. So I can admit that my opponent tricked me a little because I spent a minute thinking about this different move order. Oops. Let me go back. So f6, 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 he's about to take there. Okay, fine. So what moves do I have? Bishop d3 is one option. I shouldn't take. If I take, it activates his pieces. I can try h4, but h4 this time seems to be quite slow. So let it be bishop d3. So pawn takes. Oh, it's a pity. I missed it. King b1 was a better move then. Knight b6. So d4 is a threat. No, d4 is not a threat, actually. I don't think he wants knight c4. He mainly is focused on such move like... yeah, d4. Maybe let's get him trapped. So king b1. It's not a trap. Well, it's just a prophylaxis. Yeah, okay. Well, it's queen h3. So what's my idea? If he takes, I take with my bishop. It's not a checkmate, but I win a queen. Or instead I can take with a queen and try to checkmate. I would prefer to take the queen, actually. Oh, actually, I can take with a queen and check him with my bishop. This is how I win the queen and at the same time continue my attack. So it seems to me that he has to play g6, not h6. h6 weakens light squares a lot, so g6 is correct. But g6 allows me to play knight d5 move. However, oh, I mean knight e4, but after this, knight d5. Maybe it is fine. What else I can do? Queen h6. Yeah, queen h6 is a nice solution because I'm threatening to take on g6 and then checkmate him with a rook lift. But queen h6, d takes c3, bishop takes there, queen goes to e7, defending there. And then what? Am I winning? Maybe not. Well, in this position, yes, but in that line, not sure. So I cannot take on h7, I'm not, so it must be a bishop, a knight move. Okay, what else my knight can do? My knight can go that way. But this way seems to be a better suggestion. Okay, knight e4 is logical, so I cannot ignore this move. So knight d5, and then I have bishop c4, which aims to take on d5, as well as threatens with knight f6. I think it looks good. Oh, knight d7. Oh, he is attacking this pawn too. And knight g5 is not a move. I can just take on e6. Of course I can. So yeah, let's just take it. So he's about to play some discovered attack, but it shouldn't be a big issue for me. Well, the simplest move is queen d5, but I'm looking for a better option. So for better option, I mean something like that. Then knight f6 requires analysis. Okay, let's just play this. Well, I have knight d6, knight f7. Well, in such positions, my goal is not obligatory to checkmate. My goal is to convert my advantage and let's say pass the game to the endgame with in the winning position with extra material. For example, with 2 extra pawns, which may happen here in case if I capture this pawn on d4. So guys, I'm reading your comments. Especially I see that Brian suggests me to play knight f6, but when, well, that's why he played knight d7. Okay, so here I want to take, but I don't want to lose a5. So that's why e6 first, and then I capture. Then I capture and create a pin. Actually, knight d6 wasn't bad. It was a very promising solution. Okay, let's add pressure. Fine, let's add more pressure. Like Paul Murphy, sacrificing one rook and adding pressure with the other rook. Okay, so which piece do I take with? If I take... No, this is fine. This is completely fine, because then, even if he attacks my queen, I'm threatening with this, which attacks his queen too. Maybe there is a better move. Well, maybe this requires calculation, because he can take only with the king, but well, when you have a winning position, your task is just to play solid and simple moves. And here I see that rook e6 is a check and the queen attack. So even if he wins my queen, I take his. Okay, fine. Polar Adventurer was defeated. Let's play a new one. Count Sicilian. Okay, e6. Oh, it's a guy from Spain. Lies white. Oh, okay. So he plays Ukrainian variation. Well, knight c6 definitely, but what did I prepare against it? I don't remember. Well, okay. Knight f6 move. It's a weird move, right? So, and then I should play d5. I don't remember in which conditions I should play d5. So d5 right now makes a lot of sense, to be honest, because there is a threat. There is a threat of doing this, which is quite unfavorable for him. The problem is that he can take, then my goal is to play this move, and this is where he can try this. After which I go that way, and it seems to be still fine. Yes, it still seems to be okay. I'm not losing material. Okay, let it be d5. Well, so playing the game and texting in the chat is too complicated. Yeah, it's time consuming. That's the reason. Okay, so e5, what do I have to play? I have two suggestions. I can push d4 instantly, or I can bring the knight to d7. Both options are fine, because even after I play knight d7, I'm still threatening with d4. But maybe d4 is better. Where does he move his queen? Oh, he takes, so knight b4. So the goal is to capture with one of the knights there. Bishop d3. No, now I have a pleasant choice. What would you do, guys, by the way? Okay, I have a suggestion. I can take with with this knight. He takes with this knight. I take with my queen. This is how I add pressure on d3. However, not everything is so clear then. Okay, let's take with a knight. It's anyway a good move. If I take with my knight, he moves his queen. Where? Doesn't matter, actually. So let's take with a queen. I want to win the tempo with this move. As well as I want to get a bishop pair here. Yeah, this is what I was expecting, of course. So queen e5, what do you think? What else do I have? Well, queen c4 maybe to attack the pawn one more time. This makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, let's play queen c4. It's not a blunder. Fine. So I think he has to play this move. Oh, this move. So what do I have in this position? So bishop c5 was my original idea. Knight d5 can be the second feature. If I play this move, he's likely to play queen e2, and then I have to trade, which I don't want because it develops his pieces. Okay, let it be knight d5 then. If he takes, I take with the queen, of course. Bishop c5, queen e2, and then I have to trade queens, which I don't want, because once I trade queens, he brings the knight to e2 instantly. Yeah, now he still plays this move. Maybe I still have to trade. Okay, so queen c5. Let's not trade. I'm also having in mind the idea of capturing on c3. That's why he has to think what to play. And bishop e3 doesn't work, just queen e3 or knight e3. He defends. Maybe he wants to castle to the queen side. So what do I have in this position? Bishop here or bishop here? Well, this move looks more natural than before. If I cannot take, I can take on c3. No. Well, yeah, so bishop e7 is a must. What else? I can try this move, for example, but then still before, and I have to retreat with my queen, and then he castles. Okay, let me first win a tempo with knight f6. There is a check, so bishop d7. Fine, but remember that the bishop here is vulnerable. So my queen is well placed on c7. He wants bishop f4. Okay, bishop here, bishop d6. Should be fine. Well, there is knight d5 with a tempo, but let's keep this move in mind. With this move, I also ask him whether he wants to sacrifice on h2 or not. I'm low on time and I should play a little faster here. He can castle, he can play queen d2. Okay, f4, that stops me from playing this move, but this move has some disadvantages. We need some speed. Exactly. Am I still threatening to take on c3? Maybe. Okay, he plays this tricky move. What does he want? This. He captures there. Ah, no, I capture on c2. So it looks okay. Or I can take on c3 also. If I take on c3, pawn takes... Ah, no, there is king f2. And he connects. Okay, then let's take there. If I castle, he does f6. Then g6, queen h6 is a problem. Actually, yes, it is a problem. So what should I do? Take on h2 just? Check, check, then this. Yeah, let's just take on h2. He can deliver a check on a4. So takes, I take, he delivers a check, but then my plan is to play king f8. Okay, he castles to that side. Seems I have to castle too. But then queen a7. Okay, so let's retreat with the bishop. Okay, thanks, Brian. Yes, I will play faster. Take with my bishop. Okay, let's sacrifice pawn back and... Yeah, let's sacrifice the pawn back. So I cannot play this move. Okay, and escape square. Okay. Oh, there was bishop g3 move actually. I missed it. Now rook e8. This. Rook e2. Okay, let's take. So now bishop g3. Okay, fine, bishop f5. No, that doesn't work. Before. No, it doesn't work. So bishop g5. Queen g1. Am I missing anything? No, it's not. Okay, so queen h2 was a clever move. My position was better and he could only rely on my clock. Okay, a new one. Nobody is challenging me still. Okay. A guy from Serbia. Okay, again, we have Scandinavian. So this is what happened in my game in Tunisia, exactly f4. So I'm threatening to trap him. 5. Well, white is better, but looks like some immediate moves are required. Now he can do what? Bishop e7. Well, I think he should go king to bishop e7. Then bishop d2 makes sense. Bishop d2 makes sense. Rook f4. It looks weird, but it seems to be a theory. Is it a bishop for free? Let's decide what my next move can be. Okay, that's logical. What should I do? There is knight a4. So, no, knight a4, I lose material. Where do I retreat with my queen? There is d6 and there is a3. With a3, I protect this pawn, but does this pawn require any protection? And a3 looks safer. Yeah, a3 looks safe. Okay, let's play safer. I'm a piece up, so I should play safer. So why? Well, he definitely wants queen a7 move. At least there is a logic. Maybe he stops knight a4, because then b5 will be a fork soon. Well, knight a4, bishop b4 deserves attention. Then queen c7, and he takes my rook. Okay, so to be honest, I don't know how to play, so let's just double my rooks. Also, I should pay attention to such moves like that, because there is a pin, so probably king h1 makes a lot of sense then. He wants to play this, but then what? He cannot trap my queen. So let's just play this prophylaxis. Bishop d3. And so what are you going to achieve? You play without a piece. So that's why you should complicate, you should avoid trades. With this move, what's going on? So, okay, I trade. You take with a pawn, and then you lose more material. So isn't it logical? Definitely not. So please don't play like that. Something like knight e4 or knight g4 to make the position complicated is a better strategy. Now there is not much to discuss. Can he trap my queen? No, he cannot. There is queen c5 move. I'm not sure if I want to play this move, because then rook c8 he wins the tempo. So let's just take on f5. I'm actually threatening something. Oh yeah, it is a threat, because I'm protecting this square. Ooh, well, I don't think that this player is 2000. Thank you for the game anyway. Now let's look at his profile, because he didn't play like he is 2000. Maybe he was confused. Oh, maybe he lost 5 games in a row. Maybe he's not in a good condition at the moment. Just and he only plays rapid. Okay, fine. New game. Chess player from India, also with 2000. Bishop e7. Okay, knight f3. Take. Bishop d3. And he plays this weird strategy with bishop c6 idea. The pawn is not hanging at the moment, but will be. I want to play something like that, but I'm not sure if it's a good idea, because he can play knight c6, and then what? Do I have to take this bishop? What else I can do? If I castle, he plays bishop c6. Then I can have to play c3 to defend there. And then he plays knight d7. Rook a1 castle. Bishop pair. This bishop is bad. It's a French bishop. Knight e5, bishop c6. Oh, no. Yeah, bishop c6, I probably take on c6. Okay, let's play knight e5. Let's try. Now, this is what actually I was fine with, because for this position I prepared queen g4. Queen g4 provokes a weakness. He has to play king f8 in this position. Because g6 against such a bishop is looks like, yeah, well, it looks like a disaster. Let's decide how to continue. So my original idea was to play this move, but then queen d5. Okay, I can choose a more solid continue. No, I don't want a more solid continuation. I think I have enough time, actually. So bishop g5, queen d5. Bishop, no, the bishop on f6 is the object of the attack. Okay, castle. So knight d7 will be played, and for knight d7 I have f4, but it blocks my bishop, as well as allows him to play knight c5. Mm. So rook e1, defending. Now he wants to take with a knight. So bishop f4 and g5, queen takes g5. Well, he also wants to castle to the queen side. And I can play, well, bishop f4. This is what I want to play, but then it's this. Well, f4 definitely no, it makes the bishop bad, so just queen g3 is a possible move, but then he castles most likely. So queen g3, if he does knight c5, then what? Okay, let's play this move. Let's not waste time. So bishop f4. Knight e5. Bishop f5, queen e5 looks good. Bishop e4, queen c5. b4 maybe. Okay, bishop e4. Well, rook d1 was a possibility too. Oh, I didn't analyze this move. Okay, this. Okay, so I cannot chase him away. Rook e3 is a blunder, so let me take it here. Bishop g5, rook goes to e8. What else? He's about to play knight c5 move. How can I get prepared? Okay, so it's time to play the move. Let it be this, and then I will consider what then. At least I can centralize my pieces. c4. You should play knight c5, I think. No, h6. And then g5, okay. So bishop d2. Rook goes that way. Queen e2. Does he want to take this pawn? I doubt. Okay, let's just add some pressure here. On f7. I'm playing slowly. Okay. I don't think he can sacrifice there because I attack too many pawns then. Okay, he defends, but then bishop b4, which is a double attack. c5, yeah, right, c5. So let's take and invade the enemy camp. So then I should take on f7 probably. Or I can double, then he takes on a2. And what did I achieve? Not really much. Queen there, okay, let's take. Fine. Okay, but how are you going to defend that side? So he wants rook d2, does he? Pretty sure. Okay, so let's play this. So rook e7 doesn't work. What? Rook e7 takes, I take, then. Or I can just take the pawn. But if I take the pawn, he takes the pawn. There is rook g8 move. Okay, let's play rook e7. If he does this move, then I have to play rook f7. Goes back, and then what? Okay, so let's take there. Queen h7. Take. Queen c6. Okay, g3. Okay, he wants a trade. Okay, rook f6. Oh, I'm low on time. Take. Go back. Let's escape. And then now rook d6 maybe. King g2. Okay, so 1 second left. I managed to win. Okay, guys, so that was a heartbreaking game. Ooh, let's finish for today. Well, I'm sure you enjoyed it. I think I played well, but I was playing too slow. However, still, I managed to defeat him in this endgame, making pre-moves, and, well, actually, this endgame was completely winning. He shouldn't exchange queens, but probably he simply missed my queen f4 idea. So look at my queen f4 move. Now, if he doesn't trade, then I have checkmate. So this is a blunder. He has to trade, and the endgame is completely losing then. I blundered b5. I should take it, of course, but the rest was fine. Oops. So, well, when he played his, where is it? Queen e5 move. Yeah, here. So I don't think he was looking at this move. He should find something else, but his position is technically losing. I'm still about to play this move and then e7 and then queen f8. Okay, thank you for watching, and it's not the end, just one more thing I wanted to share with you. So I'm going to start a course of group lessons devoted to the endgame technique. So it's called Improve Your Endgame Technique. Let me search for it. Yes, it's there. Now it seems that, yes, it seems that you don't see the screen. So okay, now, no, it still doesn't work. What should I? Okay, so now you, no, not this one, this one. No, why is it so? Ah, I see what I should do. I should just show you the screen. Not this one, the other one. This, no, this, no, this, yes. Yeah, this screen. So we are doing a course. It's a series of group lessons. Each week there is a class on Friday. It's a group class, and it consists, well, it consists of exercises that I prepared to you. It will be in the form of a lecture, but at the same time, you're welcome to ask your questions. We have a Zoom meeting. Usually there are about like 6 to 10 participants, so you can unmute yourself, for example, and ask questions if you want me to clarify something. This is really affordable. So, for example, here it's written $129, which may seem to be a huge amount, but it's for 3 months. So if you divide this by 3, it's actually about 45 per month. Well, this is the plan. This is what we are going to talk about. Plus, you will get the recording of the event as well as the homework. Maybe some presentations will be created for you too. What else? Yes, you can pay the whole amount immediately, or you can pay monthly. And if you, for example, attended the first class and you didn't like it, you can ask for a money back. What happens if you miss a class? You can just watch the recording, nothing wrong, and you can continue by attending the second class or the third class. Or you can just pass this course just watching the recordings. It's completely fine. I'm going to share the link with you here in Zoom and here on Twitch as well as on YouTube. Sorry for not playing against everyone.